Okay, so this is kind of a more candid video. I say kind of because I'm still on a script. I really struggle talking to a camera without a script, and it helps me get all my thoughts organized, so it's still gonna be like that. This video is more of a general thinking out loud though, so I'm not entirely sure what I want this channel to be. It's got my name on it, so I'm thinking just using it as a platform to throw everything creative that I can make onto it, and have it be a sort of melting pot of all the things that I love as well. Just maybe try and spread the love. I want everything to be positive. That's something that's quite important. Everything that I say or do on here has to be creative and constructive and positive ultimately. And the content won't be limited to video games as it has been so far, because I do want to talk about like movies, literature, shows, just character studies, music and musicians, and I might even end up uploading like my own music to here if I actually make stuff that I like. I'm currently just recording on my iPad, because that's the only camera I own. All my other videos have been with the iPad as well, and I only have this mic because I got it for like music stuff really. Doing videos was sort of just a side thing to keep my sort of creativity going while I was struggling with music, but now it's sort of like I enjoy this just as much, and it's nice actually finishing things and putting them out there like almost straight away, whereas with music I just hate all my stuff way too much to want to put it out there. I feel way more personally about my music, so it's nice to sort of have this. Maybe people can stumble across it and just enjoy it. It's a nice idea. I'll probably not be going back to the green screen just because it's a lot of effort for something that I think ultimately looks kind of messy. And yeah, I don't know. I wanted to do it because I was inspired by Nakey Jakey and all of his content, but I just don't think it's for me, honestly. I don't really know why, but I get exhausted extremely quickly. And by the time I'd like set up the lighting, green screen, and actually, you know, been stood up and shooting the footage, I just didn't want to edit it at all. I put it off until at least the next day. So it helps not having all that set up, and it helps being able to sit down massively. It just makes doing this less strenuous and exhausting and more fun. So I'm probably just going to keep doing it like this. Also, going back, speaking of Nakey Jakey, I also wanted to just talk about my inspirations. Like just people that I hold to a pretty high regard. Just because, yeah, I don't know. I really do look up to individuals, like independent creators that sort of do everything on their own. I recently watched the Bo Burnham special, as I'm sure many of you have. And that is just mind-blowing how much she did, you know, with the lighting and all the music and the smoke machines and the projector type of stuff. Very creative. And I've also just been watching like a lot of other YouTubers like Nick Robinson and Eddie Burback, you know, just really spurred me on to actually do stuff, create stuff, and just get it out there. No matter what it is, even if it's like crap, it's still gonna be me learning stuff, right? Yeah, like with my music, I used to get halfway through a song, and then for some reason, any reason really, I would just end up moving on to the next one, or scrapping it completely and deleting it, or just putting it in a folder to never touch again. And with these videos, I've not done that. Like, I just make them, and it's really refreshing to just make stuff. It also does help that like this is entirely my content and it goes up on my channel, and I've done every inch of it, like the lighting, the shooting, the scripts, me talking and me editing it and me uploading it. Like, I like that a lot. I don't really want to do that for anyone else, so this is nice. In my daily life, I've been struggling to get a job for a long time now. And the only things that I could get have been truly awful jobs. And I don't value myself a lot at all. And being in those jobs has just made me feel worse in the past. And I don't really want to go back to that. But at some point, I feel like I'm going to have to. It's just like, in my last job, I remember crying and telling my boss, I don't feel important. And he just was like, oh, we can give you more shifts. We can give you more to do. I was like, that's not really what I'm on about, though. Yeah, that was a tough one. And now I'm on universal credit, which on the one hand is the most money I've ever had in my entire life, because I've been underpaid in every single job that I've had up till now. But on the other hand, I feel awful because I'm not earning it and it's not coming from my own successes. So it feels weird, you know? Currently, I'm just trying to save up most of that money in case the world falls down around me and I need it for food and housing. So I have some semblance of security. Obviously, we're sort of in a climate where so many people can work from home, creating online content, doing what they love, and making a living from it. And that's sort of the dream for a lot of people, a lot of young kids growing up now, looking at those people and just saying, I want to do that as well. And right now, it's mostly just me and my friends watching my content, which I'm totally fine with. Like, I like that. I enjoy making the content and I enjoy watching my own content as well. So at this point, even if my channel never really grows in sub count or view count, I'll probably still keep creating and uploading videos just because it's fun. And the moment it stops being fun, I'll probably stop doing it. But it would be nice. Of course, everyone does kind of want their channel to grow, just because having that as a potential career option one day, years from now, that would be kind of crazy. I don't really think it's gonna happen, but it can't happen if you don't upload. But I really just don't want to get to a point where I want to do something creative, be that a video or be that music or maybe another creative outlet that I found. I don't want to get to the point where I want to do stuff for me and I'm just too tired from work. Like, I don't want to give all my time, energy, and potential to a company for money. Like, I don't need money. What I need is food and shelter. As long as I have those two things, I can keep creating whatever the hell I want. And yeah, I really just want to keep my life contained, you know? I want it to be centered around what I want and what makes me happy. But the more time goes on, the more I'm wondering if that is a real thing. Are people allowed that? I don't know. Lots to think about. I've even been growing my own food lately, but it would take more land than we have to make that sustainable. I'm being extremely open and transparent about my life here, and that's because I want to be able to look back and see a true reflection of how I feel right now and be happy that things have changed, or even possibly somehow just help other people. Sort of a, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you kind of thing. I don't know. But, yeah. I just kind of figured it'd be good to upload something like this. So thanks for watching and goodbye.